Hey students, I'm Dr. Antonio Graceffo and welcome to Working Out in the Kitchen with Dr. Antonio Graceffo, coming to you live from my kitchen in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. Students, every day I want you to do a little bit of exercise, all right? I know you're stuck in the house and life isn't what it could be, but we're going to make the best of it. So right now, today, I want you to just stand up. I want you to stand up proud, strong, tall, push your shoulders back, make your back nice and straight, head up. Now, I'm going to alter my head just a little bit because I'm going to be talking to you. And also, I got to check and watch you and make sure that you're actually exercising. Don't get lazy. Keep your back straight. Keep your shoulders back nice and tall. All right. And as we're talking, because I need to talk to you a little bit today, students, but as we're talking, we're going to do this. I want you to step out. I want you to put your hands up. All right. Hands up like an airplane, like when you're a little kid and you'd play airplane. Okay. And I want head up, back straight. Students, coronavirus got us stuck in the house and it really stinks, but we can make the best of it. Right? We could use this time for something really useful. Hey, from this position, students, I want you to turn all the way to your left and look over that left shoulder. Look over that left shoulder. Each of these positions, I usually hold them for about 20 seconds. And then I come back to the front. Now, obviously, I have to give you a disclaimer on the video. We don't really do 20 seconds because it would be too boring for you to watch me exercise that long. Remember, we're keeping our arms up. And the other thing I want you to think about is your hand. Keep your hand a really nice, tight, sort of a knife edge, we call that in martial arts, all right? Fingers together, wrists straight, right? That's going to build up all that connective tissue, all those muscles. And I want you to go to the right. Look over that right shoulder and look over it. See who's sneaking up behind you while you're in your quarantine. You know, one of the things I did in this quarantine was that I watched all the Universal monster movies. I love the old Universal monster movies, and they're really creepy, and they're awesome to watch while you're in the house alone, and you got virus monsters sneaking around outside your house. And so we come back up, stand at nice attention, back straight, proud of yourself. You're looking good, students. I think some of you lost weight. I'm pretty sure you lost weight. You definitely lost weight. You have lost weight. You did not need to lose weight, but thank you for coming anyway. And step out with the other leg now. Now we got the left leg out in front. Back is straight. Arms, shoulders out nice and straight. Fingers together. Be strong. Be proud. Don't take anything from anybody. Turn to your left. Go over that left shoulder. Hold it for about 20 seconds in real life. Come back to the front. And then we're going to go to the right again. Good. And just look over that right shoulder. I don't know how you are, but for me, I can definitely turn further on one side than on the other. So, yeah, if I bought my body at a grocery store, like I would take it back and I'd go, look, one half works better than the other. You know, I want a refund. But unfortunately, this is the body that we have. So we have to try and improve it. And we can improve it by losing weight and by stretching out and by strengthening our muscles. And by the end of coronavirus lockdown, you are going to be fit and buff. Come back up, stand at attention. I'm going to step back just a little bit. All right, now I'm going to step forward again. Same thing. I'm going to hold this for about 20 seconds, and then I'm going to rotate. Okay, so my right hand is inside of my right knee, and I'm looking up at my left hand, which is up to the ceiling. And we come back down. Good, and we hold this for about 20 seconds, back nice and straight, back nice and straight. And we do the other side. Okay, and you'll feel your balance. You know, you look at me, you know, you'll feel it. You know, if you look at me, you'll see I almost lose my balance a little bit, but that's okay, right? We're all learning. Move slowly. Good, and just do what you can do. You know, do what's comfortable for you. When I started doing these exercises, it was because I destroyed my ACL. I'd ripped both ACLs. And then about a year or so ago, I ripped one of my ACLs for the second time. Turn. I ripped one of my ACLs for the second time. Couldn't walk. Couldn't get out of bed. Couldn't even get like to the toilet or something. And I was laying there in bed and I was watching Joe Rogan podcast. And he had Diamond Dallas Page, who's one of my favorite wrestlers and wrestling managers on there. And he invented a kind of yoga that he called DPP yoga, DDP, Diamond Dallas Page yoga. And all my favorite wrestling heroes were doing it, particularly Jake the Snake. And I'd seen a documentary called The Resurrection of Jake the Snake, all about how he did yoga with Diamond Dallas Page. Okay, step out again, students, the same thing. And this time we're going to go all the way down to the floor with that right hand. And put your right hand on the floor right next to your right foot. Look up at your left hand, and we'll hold this for about 20 seconds. Yeah, so Diamond Dallas Page was doing this yoga, and he taught it to Jake the Snake Roberts, and helped him recover from drugs and from a lifetime of just abusing his body as a wrestler. And I said, wow, if those guys can do it. And Diamond Dallas Page makes jokes about saying namaste. I'm going to come out, and the left hand is going to be next to your arm, next to your calf, okay? And look up at that right hand, right? And he makes lots of jokes about namaste and being centered and all this. And he basically says it's yoga for guys who would never be caught dead doing yoga. And that really spoke to me. I said, you know what? If Diamond Dallas Page can do yoga, if Jake the Snake Roberts can do it, I can do it too. And it could help me too. All right, and I'm hoping it can help you. And you don't have to study with me. Go study with someone else. Go find somebody good. Study with them, right? I'm just going to get back here so I get nice on the frame. Look at me. I look like an airplane. You too can look like an airplane. You probably already do. I can't see you. I'm sure you look great. Okay, so take that left hand, come down, put that next to your foot. Look up at your other hand, your right hand. You only have one right hand, so it's that one. Look up at that. And if you know a wrestler named Mankind, Nick Foley, he said that he lost 6 inches of height. Come forward. He lost 6 inches of height from his injuries in wrestling, and he said that Diamond Dallas Page yoga helped him regain 3 inches of height. So that's pretty amazing. So I don't get any commission if you go sign up for Diamond Dallas Page, but you should do that while you're home. You got a few weeks. Yeah, go sign up for that. Sign up for some Russian lessons, you know. You could do a whole self-improvement thing. You could change your life. I'm going to do one more very similar thing here, students. Come down, hold this for about 20 seconds. Make sure your arms are up nice and straight. And we're going to turn, and I want you to give yourself a big hug. Say, oh, I love myself so much. I love you. That's what I'm doing. Exercise to make you feel better. And we come back up. Good. And we come to the front again. We look forward. Make sure the students aren't sneaking off. You, get off the phone. Put that phone down. Phones are for closers. When you turn, hug your body. Hug your body. Okay, let's come up. Now, a funny one was, I work overseas. Come up. Attention. Head up. Come forward again on the other leg. Now, a lot of people, I work overseas with a lot of Brits and Australians and Mongolians and Chinese and all different kinds of international people, and they're always teasing me about my accent. But they said that my accent's actually worse when I'm doing exercise videos. I don't know how true that is, but I guess you can take the boy out of New York City. You can't take the New York City out of the boy, but I'm sure you got a lovely accent too. Okay, come back up. Very nice. Students, I'd like you to put your hands up over your head and back straight, and we're going to come back down. And we're going to come down to the ground, which we've all done this before. And we're going to stay here for 20 seconds. Hey, from here, I want you to lift one leg. You're going to pick up one of your legs. I'll show you from the side. And it looks like this. Got one leg up. And you're going to slowly come down, graze your nose on the ground, and come up. Just like that, with one leg up. And you hold it for 20 seconds. And we come back down. We go back up. And we hold it for 20 seconds. And then we come back down. We hold it for 20 seconds. And we go back down. And we hold it for 20 seconds. We normally do 3 on each side. Then what I'll do is I'll put my foot down, put your knees down. Okay, come back, stretch your back, stretch your arms, stretch your shoulders. Feels so much better like that. Oh, that feels so good. And then we'll come back up. Come up here, your leg up, hold it for 20 seconds, and we'll come down. And we'll hold it for 20 seconds. Yeah, I like these, but I have trouble saying funny things when I'm doing them. I think some of my jabber is more interesting than others. You can always turn off the volume, you know. That's the advantage. You guys can turn off the volume. But me, I'm stuck listening to me all day. And down, up. Good. Come down, feet down, knees down. And normally we do 3 of those on each side, okay? You don't need to do 1,000 of them, but make sure you're doing them really slow, okay? It's really important to do slow exercises. Next thing, I'm gonna sit up. When I was a kid, we called this Indian style, and I don't know if that's considered rude to do that today, but I want your arms out in front of you. Now, when we sit, our back is straight, head is up, arms are out, and I want you to lean forward and put your chest on your legs and come back up. Very nice. You're doing very well, students. Come forward, put your head on your chest on your knees, and come back. Good. From here, take your hands, hold your knees, lean back and arch your back, arch your back, arch your back. Now come forward, and you're going to pull here and push your head up and look at the ceiling. And then we're going to slowly come to the front. Stretch that lower back. You should feel it. Lower back is stretching, shoulders even are stretching. Then come back up. And every time we come back, we want to sit here for a few seconds. So it's so important to build up these muscles in here. It's going to help you a lot. I mean, it's the same way that we do a lot of work on the legs because it's really important for your general health and well-being and the kinds of injuries that normal people have on a daily basis. You know, most people who hurt their back don't do it lifting anything heavy. You know, they go to lift the milk or something and their back goes, you know. So we want to avoid that. All right, now normally I do about 5 of those. I'm not going to do 5 on the video. Now I want you to take this to your right hand. I want you to hold your left knee and you turn, put your left arm all the way behind you. Look behind you, get a nice stretch going. And man, I've seen yoga instructors on the internet. They're so flexible, man. They can do all this stuff, make me look like the fat tub that I am. But you know what? It's okay, students, because look, we just work with what we got, don't we? That's all we got. All we got is what God gave us, and we work with that, and we do the best that we can with it, right? And I want you to feel that way too, okay? Come over the top. You know, if you feel like you're overweight or something like that, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just go on a diet, start your diet, start exercising. You're doing all the right thing. You're here. Even if you're watching this video and you're not doing anything, at least you're on your way, right? It's the first step. Good. All right, now, normally what I would do if I'm at home and working out for myself, I do all the same routine of exercises again, just crossing my legs the other way, come up, and go back, and then go forward, and then come up. Okay, but we're not going to do everything on the video today. So what I'd like you to do is take your hands, hold your fingers together, put them down next to your bottom, next to your butt. And we're going to lift. When I say lift, we're going to lift for about 20 seconds. You ready? Lift. And again, there are instructors on the internet who could do this and their feet come up off the ground too. I hope you can do that with your feet off the ground. So make sure your back is nice and straight. Come down and your arms up. Keep your back straight on that, okay? The goal on that one is not to bend your back. The goal is to lift with your arms. So keep your back straight. And hands down, lift. And we'll hold it for about 20 seconds. Right? And again, if you can't do 20 seconds, you don't do 20 seconds. Or just so I can show you what that looks like. Woo! See that? So I am getting a little bit of lift in there, but my feet are touching the ground. There are yoga instructors on the internet who could do this without their butt touching the ground. Good. I can come down, and I normally do 3 of those on each side. In between, I bring my arms up, back straight, build up those muscles, right? Build up that stretch. Come down, lift. Feels really good, doesn't it? Feels nice. Hold up. Good. Arms up. Okay, and anytime we stretch anything or anytime we work those muscles, we also want to stretch, right? So just come down. That feels so good. Don't bounce. You know, I still bounce sometimes, even though I know I'm not supposed to. All right, students, I hope you had a good workout today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. So you watch the video twice, or you can take little bits of all the different videos and put it together, make your own routine, right? That's what I would advise you to do, whatever works for you, whatever you feel good with. Start out with 15 minutes a day and then 20 and so forth, and just keep adding to it. I hope that you'll be able to get in shape, maybe get your family to do this with you so you can all have some togetherness during this coronavirus lockdown. All right, students, I'm Dr. Antonio Graceffo. See you next time on Working Out in the Kitchen.